What up, my people? What up, my people? This is your boy Calvin from CMO TV. Alrighty. How's everybody out there doing? I'm just checking in, man. Checking in, trying to check and see how your holidays went and everything. If you can, give me a call and tell me, oh, better yet, happy holidays, happy Renaissance Day. Uh, what else? Shoot, man, y'all call in. Let a brother know, man. How did your holidays go, man? Did you enjoy it or not? What did y'all run off to for the holidays? Anything, and that number, I'm gonna put it on the bottom of the screen here. You can call in. Let me see. What is that? All right. Damn, did I just? Hold on. I thought I put it on there. Yes, I didn't. Okay, here we go. The hell? Did I put it on there? Come on, piece of. Hold on here. All right. I'm gonna be moving slow or something. Got to be. All right, that should be it right there. All right, that's it. Call in 601-907-8994. Call in. Tell me what your children has gotten you for your holidays, or what have you got the kids for the holidays. How did you bring it in? Talk to me. How did you bring it in? How did you bring it in? Somebody talk to me. Talk to me. Me, myself, I had a pretty decent holiday. It was okay. Could have been a whole lot better. It could have been a whole lot better, but you enjoy everything that you get. You enjoy everything that you get. I know I did. I don't know about y'all, but I did. Call in 601-907-8994. Give me a call. Let me know, how did everything go with your holidays? How did you like it? How did you like it? I don't hear nothing. But anyway, hey, I have a question. While we waiting for somebody to call in, do you my thing is, let me hold on, y'all. Give me a minute here. Did you Do we celebrate Christmas holidays, or not? Would we celebrate it? What do you think Christmas is to you? What do you get out of Christmas? Uh, and what do you think Christmas is good for? Is it a good thing or a bad thing? Is it used for a weapon? That's a good question. Do you use it for a weapon or what? Or should black people just say the hell with some Christmas and stay in their own lane, do what they normally do, or what? Y'all talk to me. Somebody's out there in TV land that can talk to a brother. Let me know something. Tell me. Call me. Let me know what you think. Something. Tell me. Okay, we got some feedback. We're getting a little feedback. Uh-uh. But so somebody tell me. And as you come in, hit the like button If anybody comes in and start watching, hit the like button. Because I'm quite sure this is a kind of late show. Y'all probably sleep, probably about ready to head to work tomorrow or something like that. And I know how that is because I did kind of come up in here late. I wanted to come in a little bit earlier, but hey, we here. Somebody give me a phone call in here. Don't make this a real short show. I want this a lengthy show to where, okay, that somebody don't call in, decide to come on up in here. Y'all get y'all butt on in here. Call in. Somebody, anybody, just call in and tell me what you don't got for Christmas or for the holidays, what you plan on doing for the rest of the holiday. Because what is it? Holiday is what we say yesterday, or do it last to the first of the year. Somebody tell me something. Let me know. Let me know. I'm waiting for y'all phone call. Somebody call me. And at 601-907-8994. Call me, call me. Call me, call me, call me. Let me see. Yeah, get y'all to call in. Somebody call y'all butt on in and say, yeah, I like that. That's what I did for the holidays. That's what I do. That's how I feel. Blah, blah, this. Call them in. Tell me what y'all got. And maybe somebody out there on this podcast can tell me what they got me. I end up having to buy my own Christmas present or whatever. So, yeah, I end up buying my own little Christmas present or whatever. I'm cheap, so I had to buy the cheap stuff. Yeah, yeah. What is that? Do anybody do the Kwanzaa thing? Maybe y'all can call in and tell me what that Kwanzaa is all about, because I really don't know what that Kwanzaa is all about, to be honest. I haven't did anything. Excuse me, y'all got that skill B with the Kwanzaa. I haven't did anything with the Kwanzaa or whatever, but I don't never celebrated the Kwanzaa. Never got into it. Somebody, hit me in on that right there. Tell me exactly what that's about with the Kwanzaa. Let me make sure my phone line is working too. I got to make sure my phone line is working. Let me see. I got my cousin up in here. What I say? 601-907-8994. Let me see if it's working. The line working. So I know I got somebody watching me out there. So just call in 601-907-8994. Tell me what you think about the holidays. How did the holidays and everything? How is it treating you? Just go ahead, put the number in, call me. Hold on, everybody. Yeah, you do. You got it. Oh, yeah, the 662 number. Yeah. Hey, don't do that now. All right, I got you. What's going on, people? I'm back. I got Cuzzo. Cuzzo, did you want to speak to anybody before you run up out of here? Too late. His ass don't got up out of here. Anyway, y'all go on call in here. Somebody go on call in and speak to me. Somebody speak to me. Speak to the panel. Talk to the cast and tell us how did your holidays go. Somebody talk to us. Or are y'all afraid to speak? Someone's on this hotline, so why aren't y'all speaking? But anyway, we'll just go past that. I let's break down what somebody tell me the history of Christmas because I'm dumbfounded. I don't know the history of Christmas or anything. I think it's supposed to be in the Bible or something like that. I don't know for sure. Yeah, I don't know for sure. Or do y'all want to link in? Does someone want to link in as in shoot, as in what is that? You want to get zoomed in or something like that? You can do that too. Somebody's in here watching me and they ain't hit my like button. Go and hit that like button. Don't be afraid to hit the like button. I know I ain't talking about too much or nothing, but did y'all enjoy y'all day with your significant other, your husband, your wife, your mother, your father, or your children? Did y'all enjoy yourself with your children and everything? Back in the days, when we used to celebrate actually Christmas season come around. I remember how we did ours. I remember the 23rd come around and that anticipation of wanting to get Christmas gifts and everything. It was it was always the thing for us right there, man. We had to sit around and fight. Well, we didn't have no fight. We did some projects or whatever. We just sat around and be anticipation. Man, I wonder what we got in front of that tree. Half the time we knew because we were sneaking looking up in that motherfucker anyway while people were asleep. What up, Cedric?
Hey man, what's going on?
I can't call it, man. Trying to get a couple people to phone in, man. Let us know how did the holidays and stuff go. School me on the history of on your Christmas holidays and how everything's supposed to be, how it is now. So, how did your holidays go
Oh man, at
at home? So that means his old lady don't slept that phone out of his mouth. Get your phone out of your mouth. You don't be telling nobody where you at. You don't be telling nobody. I don't care who it is. Oh, he had to go sneak off then. He bet, y'all. He had to sneak off.
it's all good, man. Anytime you at home chilling with the fam, it's good.
Yeah, yeah. Now, how did everything go? Did both your boys come home, or you just got one in?
Now, actually, I went to Dallas for a few days, so we went out there, checked out the oldest son, and that was it.
Okay,
Yeah, we went out
okay.
there. It was freezing too, man. I mean, it was
It was
freezing,
cold in Dallas.
man. 13 degrees.
Shit.
Yes, sir.
Wow. That
I didn't even
weather,
know it was possible. Yes.
that weather ain't playing at all. Man, what my people? I want y'all to call in. Tell me what you got your youngins or your significant other, your husband, your wife, your whatever. Call in. Let me know what y'all got it, and let me talk about y'all real bad and see what y'all got. Cause I'm gonna talk about y'all. I'm gonna tell you that I'm gonna talk about you bad. So what did you get your wife anything on Central?
Nah, man. We stopped this some years ago, bro.
Okay. May I ask why did y'all stop that?
Well, my thing was, if you need something, we just get it as we need it. I mean, I understand the reason for the season and all that, but we just more big picture type deals now. You did older, man. We have finances concentrating on other things. They ain't just one day.
Mm, mm.
So
Well, so do y'all even, I guess, celebrate or acknowledge the holiday season?
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. My wife decorate for everything. And Christmas, Valentine, you name it. The decorative, that just interior stuff is what she do. So, I mean, that's how you basically how we acknowledge it that in that form. I guess if that's what you're asking.
Okay. Yeah, basically that's what I was doing. Like I said, I'm trying to get some more. I want somebody to actually to call in and tell me. I know somebody's on here on this line that can literally call in and say, look, this is what I got so and so, this is what this and that, and he liked it, she liked it, or whatever, my baby, this and that. Because what is that? About 2 weeks ago, I went and bought my grandbaby a shitload of clothes and stuff like that. The
Okay.
one that's sitting on the screen in front of y'all eyes right there. I bought my grandbaby, first grandbaby. I bought her clothes, and I don't think I bought her no toys. I just basically bought her some clothes and stuff like that. That's why I said y'all call in and somebody give me. Do you celebrate? Do you celebrate or Christmas, anything like that? Just tell me it's a good thing or a bad thing. Is it a good thing or a bad thing why you don't do more of what you do for the holidays, Cedric? Say it. I think his old lady over there whooping his ass. What y'all think? Me too. I think she over there putting them hands on him. And she is.
Hello? No, we don't do that. We don't do that here.
Uh
Trying to get my avatar right. You done took me off the screen, so I got to get me
No,
an avatar.
I ain't took off the screen. Oh, what you done did, said. I ain't
I,
lying.
I'm looking for it, and every time I try to correct it, I wind up clicking off. So as you say, getting beat up. But I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
I don't know what's it is.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's on your end. I'm gonna have to go there and find out.
Think so? No, I think it's gonna be on your end, bro. I don't know what you got because I can't do nothing about your avatar over here.
I don't need an avatar. I need to be live.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
I got to
yeah,
see myself. Yeah, make sure I'm in the building.
yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all,
What,
somebody,
what,
huh?
so what you were you in town?
Yeah, I'm in town. Uh-huh.
I said, were you in town the whole the break that y'all got?
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
okay.
I just been sitting out driving and not doing nothing. Just not doing a thing, man. I'm just being who I am, sitting around driving. And me and my cousin, he just left. I don't know where he running off to, but me and my cousin, we just doing just came from what's the name of that damn place?
Oh, he came down to visit you.
Yeah. Just came from walk on. We just came from walk on.
I'm saying, but he came down from where? From where?
Boonville. He came from
Okay.
Boonville, actually. He came from Boonville, Mississippi. Boonville.
How long he planning on being here?
I don't know how long. Shoot, he in and out. Actually, he do the same thing that you do, man. He's a truck driver.
Oh, okay.
He his brother just in and out, man. Ain't no telling. But I'm quite sure he'll probably be here for a day and probably late early in the morning or something like that. Yeah.
Okay. So what
So
you
what
what
do
you
you think
got?
about? You know what I say. What Christmas do to black folks? And correct me if I'm wrong, and maybe I'm
Besides
just looking
breaking,
at this. Maybe I'm looking
besides
at
put
it
them in
wrong.
debt,
And
besides
that's
put
what
them
I
in debt.
said. And that's what I said. Christmas is nothing but put black folks in debt. That's it. Because black folks will sit there, get loans, they'll do all kind of credit cards and all this type of stuff just to buy. And much as I say, I hate to say this, a bunch of ungrateful ass people some shit. You get it for them, and then you in debt all fucking year round until the following year. And if you get yourself out of that little debt that you just put yourself in debt for that one day, you right back in debt when that shit is out.
Yeah. So people don't understand. Well, a lot of people don't understand, especially if you have you living out there. You live in. I think they say 90% of people live check to check. So if you
Wow.
out here and you can a debt $2,000, believe it or not, is a lot of money to pay back.
Mm-hmm.
So if you above
Mm-hmm.
that, you know what I'm saying. like you said, you scrambling and you doing whatever you can to make ends meet, and then you got to pay that too. People don't understand that $2,000 is a lot of debt when you live in check to check, bro.
It is.
Just 2,000 alone. I'm dead serious. You know, like I said, but it just take a lot of prioritizing and understanding things. Like you said, I seen a video clip the other day. A guy got his son a PlayStation 5, and his son wanted a Nintendo something, Nintendo Switch. I ain't never heard of it. Nintendo Switch. He should have just got a
Yeah.
Switch on him. Period. Man, his son was like, he's like, man, thank you, but I ain't that ain't what I wanted. But you know, thank you for getting it. I'm like, what?
Wow.
I'm like, wow, thank you for getting it, but that ain't what I wanted. Man, ain't no way. Ain't no
Hell
way.
no. I've
You
been
know.
on beat that damn kid ass.
I say you ain't finna get a Nintendo Switch, but you finna get a Switch.
Yeah, you gonna get a switch, all right. You gonna get exactly what your motherfucking ass want, a switch. And I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you to the fullest.
You shouldn't take a time of. There shouldn't be just one time a year that you don't tell your kids or your significant other or even your parents that you love them or you care for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Anytime you get, you say, man, I appreciate the things you taught me, whatever the case may be, or you know, just tell your kids, hey, man, I'm proud of y'all. You know, if deserving. Yeah, that's, you know, you just don't want to be saying it now.
yeah. Faking it. You
Yeah,
know,
you don't want to do
some
that.
folks love to fake some shit, faking
Yeah,
it.
like you
Shit,
said, there's a lot of ungrateful, and you like I said you, and see, I think a lot of times I know when I was younger, my especially my baby boy would ask, man, Dad, you hit us with everything you got. We get get disciplined, get whooped or whatever, because I think about all the stuff that I done gave you.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? All of that goes in my
mm.
mind when I see you doing something that's showing me that you ungrateful.
Yeah,
After the sacrifices that I made for you to have, and then you do something that I taught you not to do.
yeah. And it showed a lot of ungrateful kids. I be seeing some kids. I saw some one last year. I want to say it was the year before. I I'm not gonna call this person out because I don't want them to look crazy or whatever. But anyway, I went to, if he listening, he gonna know what I'm talking about. I don't care, but
Don't
I
say
ain't gonna
no name,
call him
but we
out.
get all right, right.
I went to his house one year for Christmas, and he literally spent too much money for his kids. He did. He spent, my personal opinion, he spent way too much money for your kids because I thought, me personally, he was staying somewhere he couldn't afford. But anyway, with him staying there, and then with his kid, he had bought something for one of his kids, and the child just sat there and had their lip out because they didn't get what they wanted to get, or it just didn't look right to him or something. I forgot what it was. He got mad. He initially just got mad, which, me personally, hey, I'm not gonna get mad at no child or nothing like that. Hey, you right, I shouldn't have got that. Cause me, I would have swiped that shit out and took all that shit away and took it back and got my money off of it. See that? I would have. I would have, man, because that's one thing I cannot stand is an ungrateful ass chap that you done fucked up all year anyway. You know you have, because there's no such thing as a perfect ass child. This and that. Now, I'm going out of my way, going over and beyond my way, to be honest, to buying a bunch of shit for your ungrateful ass, and then you want to sit here and catch an attitude? Shit, no. Hell no. I was one of mine. Would have tried that. After I beat the fucking bricks off their ass, I would have took that shit right back to the store and put that money where it's supposed to really be, and that's into your home the
Mhm.
proper and right way.
Yeah, but if you
So,
if you if you was taking care of things during the year and you you gave the thing that you just wanted to have, um, the kids to have, whatever. Then it really shouldn't be no need for you to wait. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you need clothes in October or November, why am I waiting on Santa to give it to me in December? I need that now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And hell, the way these kids grow, by the time that shit come around anyway, you gonna be too goddamn big for it anyway. Shit, man, hell yeah. And I think it's just crazy, man, that they do that though. You wait all the way a year, I'm gonna get this and get that for nah. If that child really deserve what you trying to get that child, you gonna get it just regardless.
Right, right.
You gonna get it regardless. You ain't gonna be waiting to know. And then my thing is I can spin a racist narrative on this too now. Then you want to talk about how a white man, a fat white man going down chimneys and shit. Hell no. Hell no. Mm-mm. So and let me ask you this: do you think black people as a whole celebrating Christmas the right way?
No, not the right way. If you're looking at it from the reason for the season, it ain't monetary. It ain't. You know what I'm saying? Really, it's just about love, and we put the spin on it of getting all this stuff, but it just wasn't about gifts. If you can tell you the truth, it really that's something that Hallmark started to sell cards and this and that the other. That just really was a business move.
Mm-hmm.
He just
Yeah.
jumped in on it and just went outrageous with it. But like I said, first, I think when I evolved from it, like you said, first you start off with, I'm talking about me. First, I start off with the Santa gonna get you this. Then I got to the point where I'm thinking how many hours I'm working overtime, this and that, the other. Nah, ain't no Santa. I'm Santa. I'm getting this. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Then it went to the point where like, look, I ain't waiting till December. If you need a pair of jeans or whatever you need, shoes, you getting it now. And
Mm-hmm.
and it went from there. Whatever you need, you just need. Ain't no holding up. And you know, now your birthday might be different. I get you something for your birthday. You made it another year and things of that nature. That's more important to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Now I think
but
that is a lot of importance with your birthday. Got a year older. You to see if you are maturing or anything like
right,
that.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Uh,
Now I talk to people all the time, man. You sit back and you think about it. You have a person that goes that get incarcerated, get locked up, right?
yeah.
Let's say they serve 18 years in prison for murder or whatever they did, that's 18 years. If you get somebody that graduated out of high school, you would throw a party for the person that getting out of jail quicker than you would for the one that graduated out of high school.
I know, right? And then the party will cost a shitload of money too. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, you made it through, dog. No, dog, you must have been going. I'm not giving you money for getting out of jail. I give
Yeah.
you a job. I give you a job application. Go get a job. But you done in school, you done made it through school, you done made it through the system, you done passed, and I don't care however you did it, but you made it all the way through school, you done graduated. That's an accomplishment. You making it through prison is not an accomplishment because you shouldn't have been there in the first place.
Yeah. That's the last place your ass should have been. So that's telling me you were doing some fucked up shit to get there.
Yeah.
And unfortunately for black folks here, we ain't got to do too much to get anyway. So
Which is true. Which is true now. But
yeah,
yeah, man,
yeah,
I just seen the spin on it, man. You celebrating we celebrating the wrong things.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
I agree with that. We do. We
And
put our money in some dumb shit.
constantly you just sit and you just like, man, really? Did they're even required? But like you say, I ain't in nobody's pockets, I ain't spend nobody's money. You live, well, you do your thing.
Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your
I ain't gonna knock you for what you're doing. Don't get on me for what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I think I had that question. Matter of fact, before I left, was the last Christmas? No, it was this Christmas. It was this. It wasn't even Christmas. It was your homeboy from Hazelhurst asked me, man, like, what you get your kids? You know, I give my kid like $500 for $500 each, something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah. Wow, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, and I was like, nah. I said I don't give them nothing. I mean, what did you need if I'm providing? Look, you live under my roof. You better go watch Fences. You eat my food, lay in my bed. You good.
Yeah. Hey, I was watching that movie today, man. I was watching that movie.
You driving a car that I'm paying for, so you know what I'm saying. Now you want me to give you something on top of that?
Yeah.
Nah. I said, nah, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Nah, ain't no come on, man. You do your thing in your house. And I'm gonna do the thing in my house.
Well, let me ask you this. I got one on my ass you. Because I don't too much care for it, to be honest. What if somebody, we ain't gonna say somebody, what if one of your kids or your wife decide to want to get you something for Christmas? How would you receive that, or would you receive that? Especially, we'll say your boy in Texas. He went out and got you I'm gonna say
just anything.
No, I ain't gonna say anything. I'm gonna say he went and got
ahead.
you a $500 gold watch, and he gave the daddy. This is for for what you done for me and all this stuff like that, right? He just went out and got you this shit. How would you receive that, or would you receive that, or how would you take that?
I would receive it. I would take that the way he gave it to him, but it wouldn't, because the way you explained it, I'm taking it as the fact that he's just showing, hey, some gratitude. I appreciate what you're doing, even though it was on this particular day. But I wouldn't downplay it none. I wouldn't trip off of it being because of the Christmas holiday. I wouldn't. But I understood if he broke it down to me like that, this is for all the time you put in. Well, and if you want to give me on this day, hey, it is what it is. I mean, I wouldn't sit down like, look, man, don't give me nothing on Christmas.
But I'm gonna put it like this. I think I'll be having my boy mad at me because he loved to give on Christmas and stuff like that. My oldest boy, he got a brother he got to take care of or whatever, right? So
yeah.
He give me something. I tell him, look, don't do that. I don't care what I've done for you, because that one for you do that. I do this for you and you do something back for me. No, that's not just what that's for. And you can't afford it. That's how I put it right there. Now, if it was some shit you can afford, yeah. But yeah, you wouldn't got it, but it's gonna set you back for a couple months. No, don't do that. Not for me. I'm not worth. Me personally, I'm not worth you going through life suffering like that or something like that. That's how I'm gonna put that. And you got to. I'm gonna tell you, take care of business first, because that lets me know if you matured or not. Much as I would love to get so and so this and that, I ain't gonna do it, because I want you to take care of business first.
Yeah.
It's business over anything. I'm gonna make sure I get on your ass about that, whether you like that or not.
Don't give me a gift one day and then turn around 2 days to ask me for some money. No, don't do that.
Yeah. And see, that's what I'm talking about right there. I got you. I understand what you're saying with the way he explained it, because some kids, they feel the need to want to, man, my daddy done did so much for me, man. I just want to show him how grateful I am. You want to show me that you matured and manage your money right. That's what you can do for me. That right there is a whole lot for me.
Yeah.
That's right there. Now, can I get some call in? I need somebody to call in at 601 907 8994. Call in. Talk to me. Talk to me.
You looking for somebody who isn't.
No, I ain't looking for nobody. I just want somebody to call in and just, call in out of respect. That's what I would like.
No.
Call in out of respect. The number's at the bottom of your screen.
What you do?
Strolling.
What you do with LC?
I don't know what the hell LC doing, man. I'm gonna see if I can get LC to call up in here. Hold on, let me see if I can get LC to call in. Let me see. Where the fuck is it? While I'm looking for LC, tell me what you got plans for New Year's. How are you gonna do that? You gonna be driving or you gonna be back at the house? Cedric over here getting his ass whooped, y'all. I don't care what y'all say.
Hello?
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, actually, I was responding. I guess my mind just went off. I said I'm gonna be out of pocket for the end.
Oh,
Hello?
so you basically gonna be driving?
Yeah. I'll be out of pocket. Like I said, I'm gonna be somewhere safe. I did well. What I was saying was, hopefully I'm somewhere safe, but I'm gonna make sure I'm somewhere safe.
Yeah,
people tend to go a little crazy during them times.
Yeah, especially during that New Year, they shooting and
drinking. Now, what did that derive from? What did getting drunk and shooting come from for the New Year? Well, how did that come about?
I guess it'd be equivalent to celebrating your birthday. You got through another year. That's the way I look at it.
You got to get drunk. You got to get drunk and all that, right?
No, not really, because people celebrate shit different.
No,
not really. I don't know what that shit's all about, to be honest. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah. You know what? One thing I can't do, I can't keep my hello.
I'm here.
I can't keep my phone on. Can't keep my phone on YouTube for some reason.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I'm dipping in and out, because I just can't. My phone is automatic. It's just shut down, so I'm gonna have to. I don't know, man.
What you got that with the shit with the not the YouTube shit with your not the service
StreamYard?
Yeah, not the StreamYard, the shit. Your Wi-Fi or something like that. Your Wi-Fi going in and out, or
you know what? I didn't check that.
Oh, you don't know if you're on Wi-Fi. You probably just doing okay. All right. Oh, we're trying to get it together over here. Let me get somebody to call in at the number is right there at the bottom of the screen. Call in 601-907-8994. Call in. Somebody call in. Tell me how you your Christmas Day, or just even talk about your Christmas back in the days, and tell me what's the difference between then and now. Because mine, it was a totally different. It seemed like back then when you were younger, people cared about that holiday more, and they wanted to just I don't know, just be happy and do a family stuff and just sit around and what is that? Be like what? Or as they say, sit around the fireplace, eating marshmallows, telling little stories and stuff, old Santa Claus stories, and then you had different family members that used to come to the house. Man, we used to do all kind of stuff, man. And our family wasn't even tight. We used to sit around. I had 6 other brothers. No, shit, I'm tripping. I had 4 other brothers, 2 sisters, and for some reason I can't remember my little sister. For some reason I can't remember her. I can't. I ain't gonna lie to you. For some reason, I cannot remember my little sister. And maybe I'm just tripping, but shit, I
Yeah,
can't remember her ass.
I think you're tripping.
I couldn't even remember her ass even being at the house, man. I know she had to be there because she was little and I was. So I don't know, but we used to just sit around, man, and just. But before you got on here, I was saying how we used to sneak downstairs and uh, show you how good we was. We'll sneak into the present and see what we got and stuff. Once we see, oh man, we got this, what? And put the tape back on there just right,
Yeah,
and just be waiting for the 24th to come around. Couldn't even sleep.
yeah.
Couldn't even sleep. And about 11:30, well, I ain't gonna say 11, about 11:50, your ass done went to sleep and didn't even know it. And hell, you'll wake up about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. That's what time we used to get up, about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and go ahead and open our little stuff. And those were some pretty decent little times back then.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because we was appreciative. We were just
Yeah,
appreciative.
yeah.
Because I know, growing up, we had to sometimes go and get the handouts.
What's that?
And they have like I don't know, the government or whoever, they just hand out so many gifts per child and this like that.
Yeah, they used to do that at
Yeah.
churches. Well, we used to go. We didn't go to the church, but we used to go get them from the church. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so you knew what you got, and you knew what your partners got too, because everybody was broke.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's where the G.I. Joe, the Kung Fu grip and stuff come from. Everybody had those.
And see, that's why I want LC to come on here because she got that nonprofit that does that. She has
Yeah.
that nonprofit that does that stuff. I don't know what the hell LC got going on. I'm finna call her ass. She, that's and I love that stuff too, man. That nonprofit, that nonprofit stuff, man, because it reminds me of me when I was young, and we used to have to do that stuff like that too.
Yeah, yeah. It's just being raised off that, and I think that's probably where we messed up at. We got a little older, and we always wanted better for our kids, and we felt like doing something for them was better than The more we got them, we felt more satisfied with, man. Like we made it, but really we were hurting ourselves.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah, well, I agree. I agree. Right now, it's like folks just don't care about shit right now. They really don't. They ain't studying none of that shit right now. The motherfuckers, they just, it is what it is with them.
I took my kids to Disneyland, or I don't know what Disneyland, Disney World down there in Florida, whichever one that is. And I had never been as a child, so to take my kids, I just felt like I had, established myself, man, and went down there and see Mickey Mouse and all this and all that, and I'm just excited because, like I said, it was new to me. Don't you know what they said after about a good 4 or 5 hours down there walking around and with all them people and all that? You know what they said?
What's that?
When we go back to the hotel room, so we get in the pool. I'm all like, really? But it opened up my eyes to say, this is what you wanted. This ain't what they wanted.
Yup.
You wanted this for them. They ain't never asked to go down here.
Because anytime they talk about going back to the hotel, and I think a lot of kids, for what I see, they be just wanting that time with their parents. Some kids do. But if you see a child that during Christmas, the only thing they worrying about is a damn gift and shit like that, you don't fuck that child up. You have. I ain't gonna lie to you. You don't fuck that child up. If that's the only thing they're worrying about is a gift, then there's more to life than gifts. Somebody giving you something. And you have, like I said, you got family, man. Just let them look. You can use this holiday, man, to share more joy, more love, and all kind of stuff that you can share or whatever. That's just me. And like I said, that's us in that right hand corner. Me and the clan, I don't know if you can see that picture over there on the side of your what's the name. That's me, my mom, and
Oh yeah,
uh,
yeah.
yeah, that's us. And they got me down there, the the OG of all OGs, letting them know, shoot, I'm gonna count this down. You're gonna take this picture, and if you don't take this picture, by the time I get down to one, I'm gonna bust some ass. You know what I'm saying?
Man, why you so violent, bro? Every time you violent, man, what's wrong?
I just be talking noise, man. I just be talking.
You don't want to acknowledge it. I know what it is.
What is it? What is it, bro?
You know the short man complex.
Oh my goodness, this dude called me a short man complex. What's this LC? Oh, we got LC up in here, man. What's on LC? Hold on, did I click up out of here? Damn thing.
No, I'm here. Hello. Hey,
okay. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too and your family.
And what you call it, Calvin?
No, oh goodness.
Happy Renaissance Day. That's to everybody on here. And I will be explaining that to y'all too. I'm gonna break that down to you. I give y'all some feedback, but it does mean arrive. It does mean that. And this is it starts on the 24th, and that's when it mainly gets celebrated on the 24th. That's when in slavery time, when a lot of slaves escaped during the holidays because they put down their guards and shit, and we got the hell up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So, but the thing it is, you want to empower yourself, and what you do is basically you want to give your loved one a book to read to empower them with that book. So that book has to be a book to empower them for some empowerment. So, LC, I have a question to ask you about your nonprofit. One, okay. How did it go? How did it go? And how do we get some people to, if anybody wants to contribute to your nonprofit, how can they do that? What I say, contribute or?
They want to donate or
donate? Yeah.
I'll be a part. Okay, so it went well. It was on December 10th, and so we actually served. It was 18 children, 12 families, and so it's the gifts, like we said, the families. We're not gonna try to talk too much, but it went well. So we had some people. We had breakfast for them. Came from Chick-fil-A, Broad Street, Krispy Kreme. We had volunteers.
Go on, say what you got to say. Go on, cook.
So in advance, we kind of just throughout the year, we try to help different families with different things. But for Christmas, we don't put it out there. We just kind of hear it like ear. Some people heard about situations just from, just hearing about something that's happened to somebody's life. And then we just get their contact information and we reach out. So we try to do that to identify families that really are going through something. The real situations have taken place. We don't want to be in an awful situation, but we just want to hear about situations. We say we can help. We can help with this, So like we had a family, jared her ankle, and she got behind on bills a little bit. We had a lady who I personally knew, but she was worked with me, but she was on oxygen. And make a long story short, she was in the hospital, but her brother brought her son there, and we included him because I knew she wasn't able to go shop and do different things. And anyway, she ended up dying the other day, actually. So we're gonna actually contribute something come this weekend for her funeral. We had a young lady, just to give you a glimpse of another one. She's raising her 2 kids with 3 of her siblings because her great aunt was raising them because her mom died some years ago, and then the aunt died. And so she's 21 in nursing school. So we hear about different situations, and we just kind of say, you know what? We're gonna jump in. We're gonna do what we can do, and it's not just us. We have people who jump in. Velma Jackson, class of 1991, the young lady who's raising her siblings. Uh, they jumped in. Two of the brothers, 12 and 13. It is not a necessity, but who we kidding? Like little boys with like a game. And I was asking just kind of wish list to get a feel of what they want because we personally shop for them, go out and shop for them, and looking at what the funds that we have. And I thought they wanted like a game card, but they had. She said, "Oh no, they never had a game." But she was just like real humble, just asking for like dish detergent, soap, things like that. Just real humble. Anyway, they raised over $1,600.
Let me
Got
ask
'em.
you this.
Mhm.
How do y'all pick the kids out? Or does it matter how many kids y'all have, or is it a certain amount of
Oh,
kids that you will have
good
to
question.
add in there?
Good question. Good question. Um, we wasn't this year. Definitely weren't trying to go past 20. So say once we get them, we hear them. I'm writing them down, and so we have to look at it. If we feel like we're going to exceed it a little bit, we still try to work it in, but we definitely don't try to go past a certain number. I know next year we're going to try to take it up a little bit more, but we it's more of an intimate situation. We try to make it as closely as that feeling people kind of have. I know it's the fantasy type thing, but we actually shop for them. And so we don't tell them that. They just give us a listen. So they kind of caught off guard when they come in like, whoa, we didn't expect or whatever. And it's just like, hey, we partnering with Calvin. We partnering with Cedric. We wish y'all Merry Christmas as it. Because it say to whoever from Cedric, from your dad or whatever. We just friends. We just their partner. So it's not for show for us. We don't put them on Facebook. We don't put them on this and that. A lot of people say, y'all should be on news. We're never going to put their face on there. That's not what we stand for. That's not what we do. People have their pride.
Let me stop you for a minute. I hate to interrupt
Okay.
or whatever.
It's fine. Go ahead.
You said you never put them on what's the name, and they said y'all should be on the news. So
Yes.
the news is a good thing, and you can use it to help you, your nonprofit or whatever.
Right.
But is it a way you can go to the news and do that without putting them on there? Because you know how some people they like to put
so we're
on blast and shit like this.
So we're working on that. What we're kind of thinking about is telling the story. Because we got pictures to document from year past. And if anything, we have photo releases too. But we usually just want to share with the partners. But what we probably gonna do is we're thinking if we select a news, it'll probably be Jackson Free Press or someone was on Black Only. Something we'll do somebody who had to go by our rules. You come in, we can show you what's in here, show you the setup, tell you the story, and then that's it. You leave. You don't get to showcase the kids, the family spaces. You're not gonna do that. We're just gonna tell you the story, and that's it. After that, you go, and we'll tell you why that you cannot, and we will not do that. So we do plan on using it, but it's gonna be. We're going to stay in control of it. If they don't agree and sign to our terms, we won't do it because it's not about it. So it's just, it's like, I get it. You know, people want to see, we want to see the family that was in need. And they say, everybody needs, I don't care who you are, how much money you have or whatever. Everybody needs somebody for something at some point in their life. And we're not going to put people on blast just to say, hey, okay, this is the child right here. Y'all open the gifts in front of us. Why? That's not the point. Take them home for Christmas. Why would we want you to open them right here? It just doesn't make sense. So we just move different. We just
Say, you got any questions?
Huh?
You got any questions?
No. I mean, I'm really just being enlightened about the way nonprofit move. I never really listened to that. I've heard the word, the term, but I don't know how that, So now I'm just taking it in.
It's a lot of different nonprofits. Some people are nonprofit and don't truly have the 501 status we did. We went through that. Even though we both have full-time jobs, we receive very, very small grants. I'll say small grants, maybe 1,000, 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, just over the years.
Don't give your numbers out. Don't give your numbers out.
Well,
I know it, but just don't give your numbers out.
I got you.
Go ahead.
But we haven't went after nothing super, super big, but we had some people who came to us and I ain't gonna say who that fund is, but they came to us and said, "Hey, we like what you do, blah blah blah," and they went into it. That same funder showed up, and they gave each one of the families $100 gift certificate. The parents, they didn't even know what was happening. I went and made sure each family got a gift card or certificate from a restaurant in surrounding areas for their family to go sit down and have dinner. And they didn't know that was gonna happen either. So we just like to just do what we're gonna do, and we still gonna be in contact with them. Because we want to just help them get in to that next level. To pay. You want to pay a bill, whatever it may be. We just want to give them experience. Kids don't have to. We don't feel like kids should not have to suffer or have lack of due to the circumstances of something they're not in control of because they're children. And so even if it's 1 year or whatever, it still was hopefully a good year. And based off the text messages and stuff they sent yesterday, I think it was pretty good. So they sent feedback.
Let me ask you the same thing that I asked Fade. Do you think Black people putting money into investing in Christmas like we do? Do you think it's a good thing? Do that harms us? Or what? Yeah, exactly. I know what y'all doing. It's a good thing because it's bringing families together.
Oh no,
but it's
a fair question. It's a fair question. I'll be honest with you, it was quite eye opening, even for me as a grown person. But we do it for the kids. And I can tell you that's not going to stop because it is such a fantasy that has been created. But I think we can educate them more on it, and we could speak to it a little bit more, and we could change the narrative to it. Like Christmas is year round, so we could change the dynamics of how we present it and how we go about it. And I think we're going to look at that because we don't want them to think it's all about doing this, and this for the parents too, because we have Renata who does the financial part. Don't go broke trying to put Christmas under a tree for a year. That year, and then the next month, your life's about to get cut off, and it doesn't make sense. So, and we know that happened, and it happens a lot, not just in our community, I'm sure, but we know it happens in our community. And so it's like, oh, we can't get gifts or this and that. Where the thing is, hey, we got a roof over our head, we got lights, we got water, we got food. That's Christmas. And that's not the best thing. So that's why, those who were in that situation, like, well, I maybe do one or two things. Okay, well, let's help you out, get a little bit more here, and then let's just give you something for you too. Because again, everybody need help sometimes. And that's it. So no, I agree. Okay. More education about it.
You got anything? Is there any questions there about the nonprofit, what they do, anything?
I actually don't want to get off subject, but I do have a question. So you got you have a nonprofit and a not-for-profit. Is that a thing?
It's two different things.
Okay.
We are a nonprofit. We have not-for-profit. So we have a nonprofit, which is us, and then you have a for-profit. It's two different things. So the for-profit, of course, they move different. Like with us, if you donate to us, whoever donated this year, I send them tax-exempt letters. That's personalized to them exactly how much they spent. Once we know how much it is, and it's taxed, it's a write-off. Our stuff is in there with IRS, the state, our number, our tax. We have a tax ID number, and it's a tax write-off.
But my thing is this. I didn't mean to cut you off, but my thing
go
is
ahead.
this.
You're fine.
If Calvin, you might, I don't know if you heard or not, but if I'm saying it right, the National Football League, the NFL, is not for profit.
Interesting. Now that's interesting.
What did you say?
Wow.
What did you say?
He said the NFL. Oh, I'm sorry. Say, go ahead.
Yeah, the NFL is not for profit. Now, like you say, it's a lot of little language and lingo and the way they move. You might have to really get into it, but that's a not-for-profit organization.
The NFL.
Yeah. That's why I asked. I'm like, cause I've been seeing that a couple times. But like I said, I'm really green to non-profit and not-for-profit. That's why I asked you, is that two different things? Because I've seen that. And they're like, the NFL is not-for-profit. But I'm like,
they make a lot of goddamn profit for them not to be on.
Billions. They make billions of dollars.
Yeah.
So okay. So here's the thing with that. Nonprofits. So you can start a nonprofit, right? But under that nonprofit can have different programs and different things. But technically, yeah, that's sketchy. that can get real messy. You gonna have me looking into that a little bit more. But if they doing that, then they definitely getting around tax bracket on a whole nother level.
Yeah, because every it's 32 teams, and every NFL owner are billionaires. You know, they haven't always been like that.
Okay.
Every NFL owner, when they got when Fox TV came about, you know, that came about I think in the 80s. They made all the NFL owners billionaires. Wow. But I don't want to get off what we're talking about.
Oh no. But
I just had to.
That's a good question.
Get enlightened about that. That's all.
What I hear you saying, say it honestly, some people get, and I'm gonna take you back to, I know you heard about Brent Favre and all these other people. When that money, when he got paid through, was through a nonprofit. And so Brent Favre, did you hear about that scandal with that?
Yeah. Right, yeah.
That was through a nonprofit called Families as Allies. And so they came about. That's the reason I lost my job from Mississippi State too, but that's all another story. It was all orchestrated to put the money into their hands, to be able to put the money back into their friends' hands. And they was doing those big contracts, and that's why all that money was coming out. They were misusing the funds then. But that way they was able to funnel and get state dollars. We don't take on state dollars because it's real tricky. You when you do a nonprofit and you get to that point, you have to be able to say, hey, if said did this and that, and they paid your contract, you got to say, hey, you actually did that. Or they got to prove that, hey, said is a true truck driver. This is what he do. He actually do this, this, and that. Are you gonna be screwed up? And that's what they end up getting screwed. They was getting our big money, millions of dollars. I know you've seen that scandal. That's a nonprofit.
If Brett Favre got paid, I don't understand why he didn't do the commercial.
Well, here's the thing. It's still sketchy because of the fact of, who pays you that type of money to do a freaking commercial? Good gracious. But you're right. If he would have did the commercials, the only thing they could have said is the commercials were done and they just paid him too much money. But at the end of the day, he got paid. He got paid too much money, and it was still TANF money. It still wasn't legit money that was allocated, that was rightfully given to Families as Allies. That was TANF money being misused. So that money should have got allocated to them. See, the state can award money to them, but it wasn't that amount of money. They was taking that money for TANF, which is temporary assistance for needy families in need.
Right. That's that welfare type.
Yeah. So they took from there. They had their own spill on it. We're gonna take this money. We're gonna move around. We're gonna put it here. And they love to use the word allocate. I'm gonna allocate the money over here. Where you allocated it, and somebody went and found where you did with it went to the wrong place. It was never your money to use. Now, if they would have gave them, actually awarded them $40 million or some shit like that, and they said, hey, we paid Brent Favre $2 million to do 2 commercials, then it is what it is. As long as it was written in their proposal and they got awarded for it, then they were in the scope of their rights to do it. But that wasn't the case. It can get real sticky. Let me say that. And a lot of people go and do them and don't have good intentions. So yeah, so you know what I'm saying? So it can rock like this. So I like to put it like this. We're small scale, but we look to make a big impact. So that's who we are. Focused. Families overcoming challenges through unified services. If we don't have it, if we don't know, we don't have it. All the answers.
Can you slow down?
I'm talking fast. My bad. I'm sorry. See, it's families overcoming challenges through unified services. And all that means is we do what we can, what we rightfully have resources to, and what we can't, we're going to find out the right person to connect them to make sure that they're able to get some assistance to further meet their needs. And that's it.
Okay.
So, yep.
Yeah, interesting.
That's good.
Yeah, and so we're working on updating our web page. So we could have like Giving Tuesday, because we're gonna have some upcoming projects that we're really gonna tie into and be intentional about. We don't like to spread ourselves too thin with too much, because then you lose the quality of what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? We get to focusing on way too much. We want to stay focused on actually trying to help these families throughout the year, not just a one-time thing, but working with them throughout the year to help them get to the next level in different areas so that they're trying to focus on. And that's what we want to help them do in any way that we can. And that's what we're going to be doing. And so we're going to see.
When you say help them through the year, what you mean? What you got going on?
So I don't want to speak too much with it, but of course, you know.
Yeah, just make it short and sweet if you don't mind.
Okay. Well, we're going to look at like if the kids need tutoring, if they if it comes summer, they need certain reading books and certain things like that. We want to be assisting with that. We have parents who the kids may need glasses, need some dental stuff, just health stuff, education stuff. We want to be able to assist them and the parents with financial aspect as well, helping them to get to some stability, to be able to plan for them and their children. And also, like I said, bringing about some different things and helping them have resources and opportunities available to them that they otherwise wouldn't be able to have available to them or experience. So we're going to try to bring about some things. So I don't want to speak too much about it. So we got to plan it, see can we make it happen, and then go from there. That's how we like to move. Don't really like to talk about it too much, just kind of show up and do it. Just got to be strategic. So we have to work ahead to do these things. You know, we want the young kids that's in, you know, who have dreams to want to own their own business. You know, I want to own my own company. Then partnering these young teenagers with people who could have beauticians and invest in them and being able to get them a smaller stipend to go do that and be mentor somebody, other Black people in great places, and putting them in an environment around people who are thriving, rightfully in their own right, and seeing more where the Black community is not struggling, but we're thriving. While the world want to show them is that we're not. So changing that narrative too. So.
Okay.
Shut up, Aaliyah.
So, how did your holidays go personally, and compare your holidays from when you were a youth to now? And did you get anything for the holiday for Christmas, or did anyone get you anything, or did you get anyone something? A significant other, boyfriend, whatever, husband.
So for Christmas, no, we actually did not for the first year change gifts. We decided to focus on some other things. Well, no, yeah. So I had two gifts.
No, what? You said no what?
We didn't, no gifts. But like I have two different people who gave me a gift. One of the families that actually was part of our Christmas thing, just from talking to her and getting to know her.
I didn't ask you about them.
No, I'm talking about the gifts. I received a gift from them.
Okay.
When they came to the event, they asked me to the car and they actually got me a gift from them. And that just from talking to them. And then a coworker got me a gift. And yes, my boyfriend bought me an early gift, perfume set, and that's it. And it just changes. I mean, I grew up in the country, and so I'm appreciative for where I am. But the best memories I have is from where I grew up as a little girl in my hometown, Natchez. So we didn't have a whole heap, but it just seemed like a whole lot. Those memories and reflecting on it when we still get together now, we still talk about that. And those are the best Christmas I ever had. And so Christmas for me, the last years have been given to shopping for these children. I don't have children. So it does something for me to do that, you know. So it's just a fulfilling type situation. But other than that, no, it's just honestly like another day. It's like another day. And that's it. It was a good day. A good day to be here. Some people ain't make it this Christmas. So
true indeed. I think once you get older, a lot of your priorities start to change.
Oh yeah.
It ain't as big as focus on gifts. I don't think.
Yeah, it changes. Yeah, some people still. You know, I'm a woman now. I'd be lying to you if I told you don't want to be thought of and have a little gifts here and there, whatever, little surprises. I'd be lying if I told you that. But that's something, like you said, it could take place periodically through the year. But just somebody get a gift, like, oh, okay, that's sweet. You ain't have to do that. Like, it just, I'm real. I guess I'm different. It's not about the dollar amount and this costs this much, this and that. If I like it, I like it. And it is. It comes from the heart. I appreciate it. You didn't have to give me anything. You didn't have to do anything for me. So I'm appreciative. So, but young kids, it's different for them. But yeah, Christmas was good. Christmas was good for my sister, my family. It was different for my mom because she's used to giving gifts. So she still don't like the idea. She's like, so we're really not gonna exchange gifts.
Okay, I think you're gonna went a little
Yeah.
bit too far.
No,
Question I have to ask, and make the answer sweet, short and sweet. Have you ever did your Christmas stuff and you had, say, one of the kids or the adults didn't appreciate what you had did for them? It's like you had done some shit for them and they were like, hey, I didn't want this, but they're like, I just gonna take it. You know what I mean?
Actually, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. Well, we have had yeah, you would had like a weird comment, not about the gifts. Like this year, one parent was like, she said, now we had did her kids gifts, and so I was swamped because all the gifts are wrapped, all of them are wrapped. And, I had to make a point to be able to say what I'm about to say. So I did have 2 gift bags, to put these 2 young men, they're teenagers, gifts in. So like it may have been a shoe bag or whatever bag, but I put their name on it, but the gifts were wrapped in it. So afterwards, she was like, I was thinking, everybody else had the Christmas bags and blah, 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 and had this and that. And them 2 boys that have, and I laughed, and I blew it off. And I said, well, is that all you saying?
I missed that. Them 2 boys had what?
They just had regular bags, like a shopping bag. Like it could have been from Rack Room. It could have been from Nike, whatever. But the gifts were wrapped in it with their name on it. Versus somebody else may have had the Santa bags, the Christmas bag, and they gifts still wrapped in it. She was just caught on this person that they didn't have. It was 2 Christmas bags these kids didn't have.
Let me ask you, how did that make you feel though? Knowing that you don't went out of your way to do this and to do that, and how did that make you personally, knowing you don't went do some shit that you didn't really have to go do?
It didn't bother me. Actually, after I addressed it, and I felt a professional manner, but I did not. I didn't get riled up, and I just said, well, and I told them the truth. Truth is what it is. I said all gifts were wrapped. I said their gifts were wrapped just the same. I said trust and believe. I said I was tired, and I told the truth. And I said I just didn't feel like going. I said, but their gifts are wrapped. I said, but what about everything else?
Let me ask you this.
Hold on, wait a minute.
And the reason why I'm stopping you,
hold on, wait a minute. Let me say.
Why did you feel the need? Hold on. Give me a little rope to work with. Let me have a little rope to work with. Hey, you don't work the mic all day. Let me work this. Why did you think you felt the need to try to explain something for some shit that you did for them? See, that's what I'm lost right there. Because me personally, regardless of tell me how you feel about that shit. Don't you think the same?
Hold on, wait a minute. You gonna let me answer, or you gonna keep talking?
Go ahead and answer, and don't monologue. I just need to answer.
Oh, okay. Excuse me, sir. You gave me the flow, so let me have it. It was for me in a nice way. I had to say to her and bring her back to the purpose of what it was and what it meant. And if she still didn't get it, and she may not, that was fine. Because I said what I said, and then she was like, "Oh no, I was saying." I said that's fine. So, but everything else was good. Everybody else was right. I said, let me know how Christmas morning is. And I left it alone. And that was it. I didn't treat her any differently. You know, because some people gonna always find something wrong with what you do. That's just how people are set up, and that's fine. Because even her, it wasn't for her per se. It was for her cat, her child. So,
I get you. And I'm, I
mhm,
got what you're saying, and that's why I
uh-huh.
said, what do you think about that, Sid?
Hello.
What do you think about what she just said?
Well, Calvin,
Cause me,
men and
that's
women have two
ungrateful as
different
fuck.
opinions now. But my thing is, I want to know how old the boys were, and then on top of that, I'm kind of like you, Calvin. You know, don't step to me like that. Don't do that.
The boys were.
But men and women are different.
No, I want to answer.
And the
I want to
reason
answer.
why I'm saying something, the reason why I'm saying, because the age really doesn't even matter. Age
Well,
doesn't matter.
I understand it, but I want to answer your question.
Don't
The
monologue when you answer.
from us, I want the flow just like Sid had, and then the boys were 12 and 13.
Oh yeah, they too old. Then. Yeah, I would.
Mhm.
I would have. They got to be glad they got a gift. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my thing.
And hold on. Let me add this to you. That it wasn't their parent who said it. It was
That's even
somebody
worse.
else. Yeah, it was somebody else saying it. Because those two little boys, they got the PlayStation, they got shoes, they got $100 gift card plus some more stuff.
I
They were
don't want to
loaded.
hear. I don't want to hear what they got. All that stuff irrelevant. My thing is, I'm gonna ask you this: the person who said something, did
Mhm.
their child get something?
Did they what?
Did their child get something?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Okay, then. All right.
Oh yes.
Now this is my thing right here. With them, opening up their mouth like that, do they get kicked out of the what's the name for next year?
It's a one time thing. If we see it's a dire need for something, then we'll double it back. But what happens is the goal is to help people. So if somebody says something and it's ignorant, like that was, and she didn't realize what she was saying, she just saying something. My whole thing is this: we're gonna keep it moving. I'm not gonna get upset about it, and we do whatever we move on. But we don't kick anybody out of anything. We don't do that unless they disrespectful.
That's the difference. That right there is the difference between a man and a woman. Because a man gonna be like, okay, then you right, they should have, but don't look for yours to be on the damn program next year. Ain't nobody want to hear that shit.
Hold on.
I'm telling you, for me personally, if I don't want out of my way to go buy something and I'm hustling to get up money here and doing all this and doing all, go somewhere else and get something from somebody else and complain. Because when you hear somebody, this is what I'm gonna ask you. I know you was this a black woman complaining?
Yes. So here's the thing. So here's the thing. Aaliyah, shut up. Yes, it was. She was a black woman. But to answer your question, like somebody getting kicked out, I lied to you. Prior to when we're selecting and we're learning about people in different situations, it was someone that I learned about, reached out to, and something was just off. The energy was off. It just wasn't, I don't know what it was. It was something. And chose not to move forward with her. And because she wasn't working with us. So before we go spend money, and then this person not show up, this person's not talking with us, trying to work together. We work with the parent. We don't just go say this is what they're gonna have. We just say, hey, what's on their list? And we work from there. She was very standoffish, very whatever. So didn't want to push, didn't want to be invasive. So we removed ourselves from that situation and didn't contact her anymore. So then she was a black lady. So but I don't know what her deal was, but it was her son who I was more compelled to help, to give something to, but it didn't work out.
And that's my initial question. Go back. How does that make you feel knowing that you're going out of your way to help somebody, and then you get this silly ass pushback? And they didn't even have to be there from the jump. If you were doing such a good job, yes, sir.
But Calvin, you ain't getting put back from the child. She can put back from somebody that they wouldn't even know the child parent.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where.
But still, that's what I'm saying, though.
That's what the men draw the line at, because first of all, if the child is over 10, which I understand, you might be 5 years old and you're a boy, you want to test some paper open and all that, unwrapped gifts. You're 12 years old. I don't care if it's unwrapped, and I can give you a PlayStation. It ain't even got to be in a box. That's good enough.
Right.
But for a parent or a person that's not even a parent of that child, you approach me wrong.
Right.
You shouldn't. That ain't got a concern of yours at all. And I think
but you saw that person. What's funny is that's actually a person I know personally, and so it was even more funny to me. No, don't feel bad about what you said, but it made me think about some things in a way. But again, it was about the kid. Did no regrets there, but that's that. So
it might have been personal then.
I'm gonna put it like this, bro. I'm gonna put it like this. Me personally, I don't care if you know the person or not. Now that was just straight out just silly. Why try to call? To me, you were trying to start a fucking fire. That's what that was. Because you know how some people can be like, damn, they at least could have did so and so for your kids and stuff like that. This child right here had that.
Hold on, you know what? She also said something else.
No, and that's what I'm saying. You don't need that type of activity around.
I gotta tell y'all this. So she said, I just thought about it. But for the parents, we get Broad Street gives them bacon, cheese grits, and toast. Breakfast that usually costs like $8 or $9. They make a bag for them. So it's bacon, right? And she's like, well, I never did get one of the greaser bags. I said, what greaser bag? And I laughed again. I said, you mean Broad Street? I said, the bacon? I said, did you get up and open your mouth? And then so I told, like I said, I know what kind of person. Not kind of, I do. I said, that's why you said, I said, you have to get up and open your mouth what you want. We said, this is for the grown-ups, the Chick-fil-A sandwich is for the kids. I said, so you not getting it was because you didn't open your mouth. That's what happened. So the table was there, donuts were there, and if you didn't eat, that was on you. And then you know me, so you could have came up at any time. No, I'm fine, but I said, but you telling me about it. I said, but that's on you. You didn't open your mouth up.
And that comes again. Say it. I'm going to ask you again. Say it. How do you feel about some bullshit like that? And after we're going to cut this loose here. We've been on there an hour and a half. God damn.
That's because you was running your mouth.
I ain't talking about shit. No, you were running your mouth. But go ahead, say it. Tell me how you feel about this. Say it.
Say it now.
Hello.
I forgot he said his phone was messing.
Yeah, my phone keep up dipping out. But I mean, I've heard everything you said. I just hello?
We're here.
Oh, okay. I said the more you talk, seems like you're getting a little bit more and more personal into some other stuff, but I ain't want to get off the subject and all. But yeah, man, I seem like that particular person just got in her feeling some type of way about something.
Okay. And it's possible, it's possible.
But it was all about the kids and the so,
And that's all that matters. They, like I said, they reached out. The follow-up part today is they sent pictures yesterday morning. They sent videos and things like that. And it's just that's why I did it. That's why that whatever. So other than that, everything else the comments have always been uplifting, positive, that sort of thing. And that's what we look to do. Have a positive.
Say, give me your closing, brother. We're gonna get out of here. We've been in here an hour and a half. So say, give me your. We have. It's been an hour and a half.
Because I heard what you said, Mr. Moore, too. I just after the show closed. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Say, give me your closing, brother, man, and let everybody know where you're gonna be at. Next week we'll try to jump into one next week.
Okay, then. Well, I guess my close for the day is, Mr. Moore, you be careful after the show.
No, she won't see my ass nowhere, so she ain't got to worry about doing nothing. Give me your closing, Lee, and tell everybody how they can donate to your nonprofit or whatever. Donate.
I mean, they can contact us at our email. Email me if you're interested, so I could get you that information. But it's Too Focused, and it's just words is two. TOFOCUS 03 at gmail.com. My goodness, TooFocus03 at gmail.com, and shoot us an email, and we get back. Hopefully, we'll be able to share with Calvin information about a different link you can go to real soon.
I'll do it for the day. And y'all know what? This is Calvin from CMO TV. And guess what? I'm going to see y'all ass when I see you.